They say the sun is made entirely of hydrogen gas, the lightest known atomic element, yet they call the sun the densest object in our solar system. That doesn't add up. The least dense element cannot be the most dense object. Hydrogen cannot be made more dense unless it is extremely cold. That is not the sun. They say the sun at its core is hottest at its core, which would mean every single bit of fuel the sunfire needs is engulfed at once. We know the sun has burned thousands, if not millions of years. If every bit of fuel is on fire at the same time, that does not add up. They say the fire on the sun comes from fusion, two hydrogen atoms forced to combine into one helium atom. Lawrence Livermore Laboratories in San Francisco has already proven this is false. More clearly, however, if two hydrogen atoms makes a helium atom for every few BTUs of heat the sun generates, then where is the helium? Helium does not burn. Doesn't add up. They say solar gravity, which holds our solar system together, is caused by the density of materials. Hydrogen, they say, at the core of the sun. That's what they say the sun is made of. Yet the sun is surrounded by 10 million degree flames, which are guessed to be a million miles or more long. Fire pushes out. Fire is not a material mass producing gravity. It's a law of thermodynamics. It doesn't add up. They don't even have a theory for what gravity is, other than bigger mass means more gravity. If the sun is all fire, as they say, it cannot be that mass. They say igniting a star, same fire as is on the sun, is perfectly safe here because there's not enough gravity to sustain the fire, or it's too much heat. It will just leave our atmosphere and disappear into space. However, because of the heat the sun produces and its longevity, that is an atomic fire, which means the fuel source is atoms, which means everything on our Earth is fuel. Wrong is a planet on fire. And there are no 10 million degree fire extinguishers, which means there are no second chances. There are several extreme experiments around this world trying to ignite an atomic fire. Same fire as is on the sun, here on this Earth. A fire that burns our skin from 91 million miles away in summer. At Lawrence Livermore, the National Ignition Facility, they built a sphere chamber with 192 powerful lasers, all directed at the center spot. They claim pressures approaching 1/2 trillion psi at a heat generated on that center spot of 180 million degrees Fahrenheit. And there are even more extreme experiments coming. They will ignite an atomic fire here on Earth if not stopped. Every future life on this planet will be decided when that ignition occurs, because if an atomic fire does not put itself out, just like the sun, our entire planet will burn. No second chances. If atoms on fire refuse to extinguish themselves, then we all die. What is not made of atoms here? Are we not all fuel? Stand up and say no, because we cannot be wrong without our entire planet dying. So you cannot do this anymore. The courts, however, say the university cannot be questioned. The media says the university cannot be wrong. The leaders say we believe in the university, and they leave no other options than to try to enlighten you. The universities get power, the right to control, pride, to demand we are the winners here, purpose, we are important, money, we can get anything we want and more. So even when they prove themselves wrong, as they did with fusion, they still won't stop, because if their experiments end, they lose their job and all that goes with it. It's that simple and plain.